Hi guys, this is a pick a card reading. So this reading, sorry, Mochi is starting his shenanigans already. This reading is what is coming back to you. So it is a Mercury retrograde inspired reading. Please bear with me because it is Mercury retrograde, but also you know how it be during the retrograde. I've already tried to start this reading once and that stuff's happened that I've had to stop, so yes, bear with me. So this is pile 1, Moldavite, pile 2, Celestite, pile 3 is, I think it's Chirosphite, or is it Fuchsia? You know what, I think it is Chirosphite or something like that. That's how you say it. I'm just going to do a little bit of sound bowl clearing while you guys sorry, that sounded weird with the clearing part. While you guys pick your pile. So zone out, pick your pile. And as I said when I previously recorded this, but it cut out, anybody who is, psychic, that means everybody in the world, because everybody's psychic, everybody has a spiritual, is a spirit in nature, and may be suffering from, spiritual attack, and there can be various different ways that can happen. It could be somebody sending you actual spell work, or just negative energy, or if you are a psychic, an advanced psychic, and you're going in the astral and doing all these things and you don't realize, or you're an empath, you're picking up all these energies, it can get really heavy, it can get really dense. Sound bowls are the way that I have finally found something that actually stops all the BS, okay? I don't believe in, all that reversal, sending back burning candles and all that. That is witchcraft. No, nothing against anybody who is practicing anything like that, but that's not my vibe at all. I just feel like vibration, everything is vibration, and sound is a vibration, so it really breaks up those negative vibrations. Obviously that in combination with, a little sage, a little cleansing bath, a little salt bath here and there. So yeah, just thought I'd give that advice to somebody, because Mercury retrograde can sometimes bring up old feelings, old hurts, shadow work that we need to do. It makes us aware of things that we need to still, figure out. So sometimes that can come with some heaviness to it. So definitely invest in a sound bowl. This isn't a fancy one. Let me just show it to you. It's not like a big major one, but guys, it works and it helps and it does the job. So I love my sound bowl. I absolutely adore it. Okay, so I'm going to start with pile number 1. What is happening for you guys? You chose the Moldavite, so the extraterrestrial vibes are coming through here, guys. So this is how it's, let's just scoot that over, how it's going to affect you and how it's making you feel, okay? What the situation is. Karmic, oh Lord. On the table, little love cards for you, benefit of the doubt, twin flame recognition, and it would be coming with the karmic card, wouldn't it? BS. Use that sound bowl, baby. Use that sound bowl, babes. You might need it. Real feelings. Oh, she's pulling his hair in that picture. There's vibes, there's passion, there's excitement, and then this is the situation. Also, please just ignore my nails. I really need to do them. I'm going to do them tonight, but I just thought, let me quickly just record this. Probably should have just, no, probably shouldn't have. You lot know already. Come on now. Okay, so let your past go. So something is coming back towards you. It's like you never got closure or got an ending with this situation, this person, this place, or this thing. Something is specifically coming back towards you so you can actually release it. You literally have the Mercury retrograde reinvention. So it may be about rewriting the ending, and it may not even be that, you need to release it and that's the end of that. It may be that there's a new ending for you and this situation, job, person. Maybe, if it was a love thing, it could turn into a friendship. If it was a job that, you know, you lived and breathed for, you could do it as a hobby more, you know, not as, if I don't make it in this, I'm never going to make it. Because what I'm kind of getting, and I think I said something very similar in another reading, but I don't know if I've put it up yet. But this is about whatever the situation was made you lose trust in yourself. As in, okay, so for instance, I'm going to be very real, very raw here. I feel like most people have probably experienced, you know, but I don't know, maybe I'm just a loser. No, but being totally in love with somebody, you know, and they don't have the same feelings for you. And it's just like so heartbreaking, because it's like, no, but I know I feel all these feelings for this person. So how can they not feel them back? How did I not realize? How was I not able to pick up on that they didn't love me the same way? And it can be scary, because it's like, how do I trust my feelings again? How do I trust myself again? That if I do have those feelings for somebody, that I should actually act on them, or I should pursue a relationship or whatever, instead of just, you know, or allowing them in, instead of just being like, oh no, I'm not going to give it time of day because I know that this is foolishness, sort of thing. So yeah, I feel like whatever this is has caused a little bit of a blockage in you lot's life. I'm not gonna lie, guys. You may be a starseed, the person that you're dealing with may be a starseed, or the situation could be one where you're helping a lot of people who are, you know, starseeded. And when I say starseeded, if you don't resonate with that, it doesn't necessarily have to mean like, you know, no, it does mean that. But to make it easier for your mind to accept if you don't resonate with that, I would just say somebody who is very spiritually aware, maybe an old soul, or somebody who's come here with a purpose, because you have a life purpose. And you may, again, it's just this feeling of doubt in yourself and really worrying if you're doing the right thing. Am I on the right path? Because it's like, I wasn't right about that. How do I know if I'm right about anything, you know? It's quite scary. That's quite sad. Bless you guys. And I feel like time's getting going on. You guys are getting wiser, and you are on your life purpose, believe it or not. You're doing what it is that you need to be doing. And I feel like you're very guided, very protected as well, I want to say. So yeah, I feel like there's some protection around you during this retrograde as well. So it's not going to be too rough on you guys. But I feel like you're really having an opportunity to reignite or relook at something that you really used to love, or someone that you really used to love, or something that you really used to love. It could even be something that you felt like, you know, you once lived for, or was once the embodiment of what you stood for, or what you believed in, or how you thought love would look, or how you thought your perfect job would look, or how you thought a family would look, you know. Yeah, and it's time to kind of change that idea in your mind, because how you thought it was going to look, I feel like something or someone, whatever the situation came through, and it looked like that ideal version, and because that ideal version didn't respond to you, then you was like, well, they're ideal, so maybe I'm the wrong one, maybe there's something wrong with me, maybe I'm not on the right life purpose, maybe I've done this and that wrong, maybe I should change this. Some of you guys, you may be switching it up. You may have it go through a physical change or a glow up, but it's not like, I need to get in the gym and work out 5 days a week. It's more out of love. It's like, okay, I need to change the way I'm eating because I don't like the way I feel. It may have an effect on how you look, but it's not a vanity motivated, you know, situation. I feel like you guys already take pride in your appearance, and I feel like you will be taking pride in your appearance even more, but for different reasons rather than just vanity. And I feel like you're really going to be shining from the inside out. So I had a thought there, and then I cut myself off. I started talking over my own thought and I lost it. But yeah, something is definitely coming back around to you guys. 5 of Swords, Strength card, and 3 of Wands. So it could be a situation where, yeah, you was made to feel less than, or something or somebody was chosen over you. You may have lost a job to somebody, or you wasn't prepared to jump through all the hoops that, you know, you needed to, or you didn't have the right credentials, even though you had the experience or the ability, or maybe you didn't know the right people, you know, or maybe this is somebody who picked somebody else over you. This is funny because I've just posted something on Instagram, on my Not Psychic Instagram, and I was basically saying, that if my cat ever did that to me, I wouldn't accept him back. And the post was, oh, we definitely know Luke, talking about their cat, has another family because they've dressed him up for Christmas. So the cat's there with some Christmas thing. He's come back to his original home. And I'm like, no, I wouldn't take them back. And these two cards, the Leo and then the Five of Swords, is kind of giving me that energy of, do you know what? I wouldn't take you back because, sorry, how are you going to do me like that after I've looked after you, picked up your poo, taken you to the vets? No. Yeah, you're either going to love me, you can love other people as well, but you from a distance, babe. So for some of you, you're dealing with some very disloyal people, or people who just want to get ahead, or they want what they want when they want it. Now, the interesting thing about that is I'm often an advocate for doing what pleases you. Most of the times in life, when you get in trouble because you're doing something that is displeasing other people, when it's your life. So you're meant to make yourself happy, you know, you don't want to live with regrets. But weirdly, I feel like the people who let you down or rejected you may actually be the ones living with some sort of regret in regards to this, or things were left unsaid. So I feel like there may be a conversation to be had here, but also with the cat energy, it feels like it's not the same, you know, a cheating man or woman or a cheating cat, it gives me the ick. It's like, you know, I love you. How can you be out there loving them the same way? You know, don't come back to me with that. So maybe there's an opportunity that comes back around and you guys are like, not rude, like, oh, don't come back to me, blah, blah, blah. But with strength and kindness, it's like you don't feel the same about it. Like, that's what I mean to say. It's not that, oh, just my ego saying, oh, just because you cheated. Maybe it's my ego or pride or just my sensitive heart. But I'll just be like, how could you? Like, I really, really love you, my little Mochiana. So he better listen to this. He better listen, because if he leaves this house and tries to leave me, or tries to come back, it would just be very, very hurtful. So it's like you're almost not viewing the situation in the same way. It's hurt you so much that it made you very cautious, or maybe made you sort of unable to give to it in the same sense that you once was able to. So if this is a person, this could be like losing attraction for that person, you know, if it was romantic. Maybe you still like them, maybe you still care about them, so you want a friendship, but you might not have that attraction. I feel like, yeah, with the Three of Wands there could be other things that are piquing your interest at the moment. So other opportunities, maybe, you know, working abroad is something that you're thinking about. Some of you guys may be doing better than you think in career, especially if you're an entrepreneur or self-employed, because this is the card of self-employment. Things may have been tough at times with the Strength card here, but I feel like people are impressed with how regal you carry yourself, how, you know, presentable and good you look, and how professional you are, even in situations where people are bringing that Five of Swords energy, so disrespectful. I do beauty, or used to do beauty, and some people were lovely, and then you come across some people that just thought they were something else. And, you know, I always kind of had a way of not being rude, not being disrespectful, but having a conversation with them, but humbling them, making them feel embarrassed for the way they've acted or what they've said or what they've done, without being like, oh, you shouldn't do that. So yeah, maybe you guys have that way about you, because it's like you're carrying yourself to a certain standard. So you're not going to put yourself in any situations where people are going to belittle you or make you jump through hoops or beg for attention and affection or opportunities, when you know that not only do you deserve all those things, you can always get those things. The world is your oyster. You know, whatever you want, you can just be like manifesting, pulling it towards you. So yeah, there's a situation that you may have felt some rejection in. You know, you had to be very strong in that situation that is coming back around for you. Maybe you have thought about experiencing this job, this place, this person again, but I just see that the passion, like the Two of Wands and then the one there, she's not holding that one, she's holding on to the side with the two. So this is more about a crossroads. So now you're at a place where you're making a decision. Is this actually what I want? Because that Ace of Wands, it's not, you know, you're not passionate as you once were about it. So real feelings for the love perspective, we've got real feelings, burning desire, twin flame recognition, and benefit of the doubt. I do want a little bit of clarity here. I feel like I might use these and those. So what's this real feelings about? The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Somebody manifested you. Neptune in reverse, burning desire. Somebody has a problem being submissive or tapping into a high level of love. Twin flame recognition, Eros in Gemini. Somebody may have Eros in Gemini. I have Eros in Gemini. And Psyche in Gemini. And my own twin flame. But yeah, somebody here may have Eros in Gemini or really feel... It's like your passion, your desire, your excitement really matches up, or there's a energy of two souls here that do actually recognize each other or match up. But I don't know if it's twin flame, because I don't know if I believe in all that. And somebody said something, another reader said something the other day, and it was just like, that is what I've been trying to convey all this time. Sometimes I talk around the houses, if you know what I mean. But they basically said, when you have feelings for somebody and you know you want them so much, and you start to feel drained by it, or you know tired and just, oh, when will this be over, anxious, all that kind of stuff, that's desire. That's not love. That's something completely different. So then when you see people talking about this twin flame, I'm waiting for my twin flame, it's been 5 years, it's been 10 years, you're in a karmic trap. That's not a twin flame situation. You're being tricked, but you're not aware of it. And that's desire. It's not love. So I think this is how you know it's Ephraim, because I can't even actually remember what he said the feeling of love was. Did he say it's like peace or calm or whatever? Baby, I don't even know. I don't even know what that feels like. I don't know. I suppose like love for your family and friends, or love for your family is more like, you know, peaceful. Yeah. It's contentment, it's happiness, just feeling, I just feel good, I just feel happy. So that's something to remember if, you know, you're feeling super anxious or super drained by the situation. And also as well, love gives you energy. On the I'm kind of a different person, guys, you know this. You know this if you've been watching my channel, if you met me in real life, you know I am a unique individual. And I wouldn't say I've had so many experiences with like relationship love. I feel like I've had a lot of karmic relationships, a lot of situations where I've had to learn things, but I feel like even in those situations, there's been rare moments where I've actually genuinely felt love, and it's also come with like a spurt of energy. Do you know what I mean? Like, whoo, like just feeling energized. I don't know if that's because I am what I am and how I am and whatever. Maybe that's just how I receive love or how I feel it. And maybe other people just, you know, don't get one big hit of love energy and then it's not there so much, but they don't get that rush of energy. Maybe they just experience it at a lower, more steady state. Now that sounds like I'm talking about something else, but I know it's love. Like I know that feeling. But anyway, Andromeda. So some of you guys have had some kind of connection here with somebody. This person could be a healer. So life in the fast lane, healer, actors, entertainers, can be insecure about their appearance. So somebody could have made you feel very insecure about your appearance here. Some of you guys are healers, actors, hands-on. You like to get hands-on, experience life. You could really enjoy attention. With that Leo energy, I feel like there is a lot of attention coming to you. But a lot of people that are coming towards you, I feel like you're just going to not be super interested in, or a lot of the opportunities that present themselves. You're very good at picking. Your discernment's got very, very good. Good looking, charismatic, rule breaker. So somebody wants the benefit of the doubt. Beautiful hair, nails, classy clothing, refined, love to be running in a circle. Okay, so there could be somebody who, this person could be very traditional. They could have big ideas, or maybe, you know, you're working for a company and the culture is, you know, everybody wears pumps to work and you don't want to wear pumps because you're like, no, I don't want to wear pumps. I want to wear loafers, or I want to wear whatever. I feel like if they were pushing those ideas or ideals onto you, it's because it's what they like, and it's, you know, they like the image, something about the image, the way this company or this person is received is very important to them. But I feel like as well, somebody's learning that, you know, you are who you are what you are, and that's why they like you, or that's why they want you at the job. That's why, you know, so boundaries are needed when you're dealing with this person, because they will try and push their ideals onto you. They're very empathic, you know, emotional, love to make friends, like to fix people, supportive. So I do feel like this job, this situation will actually support you. Helps people find emotional balance, love traditions, may appear as an old soul, but you need to tell them like, hey, I'm wearing what I want. For some of you, there's an ex that can't let go, or an ex is watching you. This person may feel victimized by you, or they never used to feel victimized by you, but they do feel victimized by you now. They assume that you know a lot about them, or they assume that you like to victimize them, or these people may be assuming that you want the position, or assume that you just know what to do in work because you seem very competent and capable. But at the same time, you know, you wouldn't mind a friend, somebody to be like, hey, this is how it goes here, or this is where you go to make your coffee, or this is, you know, friendship. So I feel like you guys are looking for friendship. So if you're, say you're in a workplace and you're trying to make friends, so you're asking around like, oh, how do we do that? Or how do we go about that? Somebody may be like, you know how to do that. Why are you acting like you don't? But it's not that you don't know how to do that specific thing. Maybe you want to know the company culture or how it's done there, and also give you an opportunity to make friends, to connect with people. So I feel like people are going to start to realize that. But I feel like for some of you, they kind of realize it too late. Like, I feel like people feel, I wouldn't say guilty or worried about how they responded to you when you was just trying to be a friend to them, or, you know. For some of you, like I said, there may be a situation come back around that ends up being more of a friendship. Fear of losing control, exploitive. Naked soul, burial, and extreme. So especially if you was dealing with somebody, you know, and there was a lot of Pluto synergy between you, especially like Pluto and Venus, Eros and Scorpio, Pluto card, bad babe. Okay, so maybe you felt really under a lot of pressure to maintain a certain image, to always show up a certain way, have your hair and makeup on point, all that kind of stuff. But it's weird because Pluto or Scorpio can often show quite a naked look, like a naked face, like a bare face, not a lot of makeup, minimal makeup, or the, you know, the age old, this is the kind of look that I like. She's not wearing no makeup, my girl has a full face, like that kind of look. Yeah, I feel like that's showing up for you. Why is that showing up? Sorry. Orion, reads people forgiving, has a temper. I feel like you could be dealing with somebody who has almost like a dual nature, in that they're kind of a bad boy, but they're kind of a good guy or good girl at the same time. They can be a little bit mean. They can say things that just come across as quite rude at times. But there's a lot of passion between you guys. But I feel like you feel like it doesn't work because they are hoes. Honey, them hoes. Them hoes. This is a two-faced hoe that you're dealing with, some of you. Why is this coming up? Because third party. In reverse, there is a third party, or you're the third party. Oh no, this person may not have a third party, but they like to pretend they have a third party to make you want them more. But what's the relevance here? Spirit in a body, awareness. Okay, so this person isn't in touch with themselves. They're, you know that saying of you can only get to know somebody as deeply as they know themselves. This person is shallow. You may be looking at them, seeing the potential, seeing the soul inside, but they're in there rattling around like they're just not in there, you know. So yeah, this person needs to remember their true nature, who they are. Hybrid, you stand out everywhere you go. I feel like somebody could have been so attracted to you because, you know, you're magnetic, but this person's also experiencing like wanting to compete with you, or may see you as a rival, maybe a little bit obsessed with you. Like, I'm saying a little bit, but this card says dark and disturbed, scarily obsessed, accusations. Again, something about this person really wanting to be seen out with you. Okay, I feel like you guys actually have a bit of a stalker. Anyway, let's get into the rest of these cards. So somebody does want you to give them the benefit of the doubt. They feel like they're recognizing you as a soul. This person may have a burning desire to connect with you, especially on an intimate level, but they don't want to let you know, or they don't want to be the first one to say that. They don't want to submit to you with the Neptune there in reverse, because they may want to make love to you, like love, because Neptune represents unconditional love. But again, they don't want to do that. Or for some of you, this is representing that it's not unconditional love. This person just loves your body. They just love making, you know, making whatever they make with you. Eros and Gemini. So there is a connection here. I don't know if I'd go so far as to say twin flame, if I don't really believe in that dynamic too much. But there's definitely a strong soulmate connection here. Benefit of the doubt. Boundaries are needed. So you could be dealing with an adventurer, somebody who wants you to give them the benefit of the doubt and think that they're, you know, treat them like it could be a real thing, or treat the job like it's a real situation. It's like going into a job knowing damn well you ain't going to stay there forever. That job wants you to treat them like, well, I can see myself advancing in my career in this job and all that, even though you're like, nah, it's the same thing. Or giving them the chance, even though you're feeling like, no, it's not going to work. It's the same thing of kind of what I said in the beginning about making a choice and then it not working out, and now you're not open to loving anybody. When you do actually meet people and you have strong feelings for them, you don't want to allow, and it seems like they have strong feelings for you as well, because let's be real. I'm saying, you know, I'm sure we've all experienced that, but we don't go off of I have strong feelings for this person, they've said hi to me once, and you know, they probably are in love with me too. No, it's more of a, depends how psychic you are though, because sometimes you know some shit about people. But anyway, they've obviously done and said things to make you feel like, well, they must feel the same way, or maybe they've even said, oh, I feel the same way, but then it turns out that they don't. I feel like this person wants you to allow them the opportunity to show you how they feel, because they don't really feel like they've been given a fair chance at the moment. So on the table, offer, proposal, commitment, and then karmic. So is a karmic offering you something? What's on the table? The Lovers. Okay, there's a love situation here. Ooh, a lover that you cut off. A meathead. When I see the meathead, I just think of like a dumb guy that's like just very all about looks, very 3D kind of person. They probably look good as well. The Knight of Mirrors, I feel like that's is that the Knight of Swords? So it could be a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. And there could have been some drama or some need to defend yourself here. Where's the karmic card there? Influencer, 9 of Rings. So they may see you as, you know, single, doing your thing, not needing anybody, looking good, influencing people, and 10 of Flutes, proposal. So now they may seek fulfillment with you. So why is it karmic? Oh, that's their karma. They could be keeping it chill. This person could have been watching you for a minute. Why is it karmic though? Because the advisor, oh, they listened to somebody. Okay, so where this situation was going down, like I said, this is showing very much a love situation. But again, I keep wanting to relate it to a work situation as well. It's like they listened to somebody about you, and that person did not have their best interest at heart. Yeah, that person was only thinking about themselves, or the love that this person had for them, or the relationship that they had, how close their friendship was, or whatever. And they wanted you gone. So yeah, I feel like somebody did definitely mess up there. So what's karma? You may be in your head, but I feel like you're being told to like move on or keep it moving. Whatever this is, it will work itself out. Ace of Roses. Oh, it's the roses. Wait, what's a rose? Is a rose a cup? Or a one? There'll be a new opportunity. Shoulder to crown. There'll be a new opportunity after having to, you know, deal with some hardships, to really see what the truth is in this situation. Or to even really see if this person feels the same way you do. Because somebody's got some hidden feelings here. What are they? 21, the fans. The hidden feelings are... They wonder or they worry what people would say for the right reason. So maybe this person has kids and they're trying to protect, you know, their situation, or they're trying to protect their business. And they just, like, someone has control issues here. They try and curate every single area of their life, and I'm kind of getting like go to people. What do you think about this person? What do you think about that? They can't, you know how I said that energy of, oh, I have feelings for them. Do they have feelings for me too? Well, but last time when I had feelings for somebody, I thought that they had feelings for me too, and I trusted it and I got burned. So I'm not going forward in this, you know. If they've got feelings, they can let me know. If they don't, they don't. If they don't have feelings, then they won't say anything. I feel like you and this person may be both kind of experiencing that, because it's like this person goes to other, they don't think for themselves. They go to other people about what they think, and then possessive, they keep their heart locked up. So, you know, you could be dealing with somebody who don't know how to express themselves or isn't in touch with themselves. Again, you can only get to know somebody as deeply as they know themselves. So that's... Could be something to do with... What is a flute? It's a cup, isn't it? Yeah, like somebody sabotages their own happiness and then wonders why they don't have happiness or joy in their life. Strength card twice. Some of you guys are dealing with a Leo. Some of you dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Any fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries as well. Any air sign. So how this is affecting you is that you're coming off stronger. You're stronger, you're bigger, you're better. And you're releasing a karma, okay? That karma, you're being set free from a karmic trap, from a karmic loop. You care, you're loving, you're still able to be open and loving. And I feel like as well, you know that whole thing what I keep going back to about, oh, when you have feelings for somebody and you think that they have them for you, and then it turns out that they didn't. I feel like you guys are really starting to realise that's a them problem, not a me problem. Because there really are, like I said, people out there who will have feelings for you, but they will just hold back for whatever reason, because, you know, they don't want to be the one to give in, or they want to concentrate on their work, or maybe you don't have the right credentials or image for the husband or wife that they want, or, you know, whatever. And that's their business, that's their problem. You want love, you got love, but when the love comes, you're saying no, this ain't right, and blah blah blah. That's their business. That's their problem. It's not about you, it's a problem within them. Because I even said this as well. That's weird. Was I talking about the person or was I talking to you? Because maybe you guys have experienced that as well. But this thing about wanting the ideal, like somebody's got way too much fucking time on their hands to sit down and think of perfect situations. Live the situations. There's always going to be things that are imperfect or impractical or whatever, but that's what makes them perfect, you know. That's the kind of world we live in. I think perfection, a lot of people's idea of perfection is a joke. People buy their faces and their bodies and they just look like uniform cookie cutters, which again, if that makes you happy, that makes you happy. But I'm sorry, it's not beauty. It's not actually pretty. It's not beauty. It's a certain look, but it's not that. And I'm not saying none of us ain't been sucked into that ideal or that idea, but, you know, I just feel like somebody here is... You're dealing with somebody who has feelings, but they're looking for this cookie cutter lifestyle. They're looking for this cookie cutter image in that you've got the certain job, you know, you wear these certain outfits, you have this certain face. Like, it's ridiculous. I feel like you guys are just loving, giving, like, hey, hi, I'll be there for you, you know. But also you're really focusing on yourself with that 9 of Rings influencer. And I feel like you're turning heads. You're making people think about, did they make the wrong choice, or why did they actually do what they did? So you guys are setting people off on a spiritual journey here, you know, being a catalyst. People are going back and looking at their actions and looking at the things that they've said and done. For some of you guys, I'm even getting a little bit of, you know, people who will swear blind. They're not racist, they're not sexist, they're not prejudiced. that, you know, they care about all people, all lives matter, or everybody's equally valuable. And they're going back and they're looking at the way they've been and what was their thought process behind them acting like that. And they're actually finding, okay, I've got some stuff to work on, because that's not in alignment with what I think or who I want to be. So I need to figure out, you know, the way I'm treating people, why I'm treating people like that. Yeah, but I feel like as well, there'll be a lot of like love, a lot of blessings shown to you. And I feel like you guys are just looking really gorgeous, really powerful. Number 11, strong. Okay, strength and grace through kindness, self-confidence and forgiveness. So yeah, you're really feeling yourself. What's this page of Raphael? What is affecting? The Lovers. And the Beauty Queen. So the Lovers and the Empress. So there is a connection here, guys. Oh, somebody may have a lover may have rejected an Empress. What a fool. Anyway, later. Everyone has the right to make their mistakes. Or an Empress may have rejected a lover. Somebody got rejected here and they were villainized, or you know, somebody was really, really hurt. Like somebody definitely cried tears over this situation. Somebody may feel like they did it for the right reasons. Maybe they're a single dad, or maybe, you know, you've got a dad and you went to your dad, you're very close to your dad. Single dad, next destination. Let me see. Sometimes I feel like these cards confuse me just a smidge, because I'm also trying to remember what they relate to in the original deck, so what it actually means. So there was a rejection, there was tears. I understand that bit. So why is this 7 of Rings coming out? Somebody thought a new start was going to happen for them, but it ended up being a delay. The grass wasn't greener where they went, but they had stability and they were there for a while. But because something was unfinished with you, they can't, like, somebody may be getting spiritual attack, or they may be, because it's like it's almost left, not that you're doing anything. Oh gosh, this reading's getting long. I've got to move on to the next part. But it's not that you're doing anything. It's more like whatever happened with you has left an opening in their aura, or it's made them, it's like a place of shame. That's how they get you as well, like shame, guilt, all those lower vibrations. That's how these energies attach or attack you. So maybe this person has a degree of shame or guilt around what they did or what they said. Like I said, if you find that, you know, you're secretly a racist or secretly a sexist or secretly, you know, a classist person, you're not going to feel great about yourself. You're going to feel ashamed. And that's why people will be like, no, I'm not like that. I don't think like that. You do. Just be real with yourself. You do. You don't think it's okay. And it's something you want to work on. You want to be a better being. But when they feel that guilt and that shame and they're trying to cover it up, that's what makes them susceptible to all that. That's where narcissism comes from and all that. That's not even like, narcissism isn't even like, you know, just a personality disorder and all them things, personality disorders. It's attachments. It's an attack on your spiritual being. So yeah, this person, because they felt shame, they can't get rest. It's like they can't get what? Clarify this. It's like they keep having to move from situation to situation, or their rest is eventful. Maybe they dream of you, or they dream of moving. So when they're in a situation, they dream of running away from it, or they want to be gone from it. King of Wands in reverse. Somebody's really super grumpy. They feel like nothing they're trying is actually working. And it's fair because of what they did to you. So yeah, somebody feels like they're experiencing karma for what they done to you. Boy, they need to just, like, you know. So I feel like there's a situation that's come back around. So words can be said. So things can be healed. And however that plays out for you guys is however that plays out. Oh, some of you won't be single though. So they may be coming in quick. But, you know, it will give you and this person a chance to take control of your lives. Feel empowered. Some of you are going to be working with an emperor or working with a boss, or somebody who's a boss, maybe a father, but somebody who's really well established in their career. and it will be a chance that was owed to you with the Fool there in reverse. It's not new, okay? But we know it's not new because it's a thingy card. But I'm going to leave it here, guys, because I feel like I went on way too long in this. I don't know what happened. The monster kicked in. I'm drinking a monster. It kicked in and I'm just like... Blah, 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 blah. So, yes. I'll see you in the next reading. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. It really supports the channel. I really appreciate everybody who likes my videos, shares my videos, and watches them the whole way through. Mwah! I swear, I cannot even express how appreciative I am of you guys. So yeah, if you want to see more content and support the channel, that's how you can do it, because I don't ask you guys for nothing. I don't ask for no wish list. I don't ask for none of that. Just support the team. Thank you. See you in the next video. Bye. Let's clear the energy. So you guys have the Celestite. This monster's got me. That sounds so weird and horrible. This energy drink has got me. Knight of Raphael. So this is how it's affecting your life. Yeah, you guys got quite a lot. Oh, it's affecting that love life, honey. That love life is lifing. Wait, I feel like I actually don't like this camera setup, and I might just change it. But you're just gonna probably see a whole load of... There we go. Because you can't even see all the cards. How it's affecting you. Queen. Ooh, Queen of Raphael. I love it. What is the situation? Lockbox. Love. Oh, somebody's locking it down. Memento. Unexpected connection. The Ace of Swords in reverse. Oh wait, I didn't feel like there were reversals. I was thinking, can I take reversals? I'm gonna take reversals. The Devil, Six of Wands, and then we have Gemini, I think, can change the direction. Okay, so what is coming back around to you is also, not also, I don't know why I say also when I really don't mean it. A renewed sense of confidence, that's definitely here, okay? Feeling yourself, check. There may have been some things that happened that, you know, threw you off course. You weren't really expecting to go down the path that you did. But I feel like you came out victorious, because with the Six of Wands, this is always a warrior that's come back from battle. She's got the V in her ears for victory. She's there in her leopard skin coat with her ripped jeans and her red shoes and her bantu knots. She is not afraid to show up and show out, okay? So you guys may be in a situation where the odds were against you, or it seemed like you weren't going to come back from what you went through, but you came back, and you came back harder than ever. The Devil card, you may still have some insecurities, obsessions, addictions, toxic traits that you're working through. Or for some of you guys as well, you're able to see those kind of traps. Because you've worked through things like that, you're able to see things that will trap you into a certain kind of energy. Judgment in reverse. So also, I feel like you could have been dealing with somebody who was prideful. A bit similar to pile number one, actually. Because I feel like in pile number one, there was actually kind of two energies in there. And I didn't actually say that during the reading, but I did get that. Anyway, you could be dealing with somebody who was prideful and very concerned with how things appeared in the material. Or they had a lot of anxieties, fears, and worries. So their judgment wasn't good. With the Judgment in reverse, they made judgments too quickly or without fully assessing things. Yes, when we make a judgment, we're logical, but the true... what is the word? The true... Sorry, guys. They say that's clarification. It's the monster. I really apologize. And I feel like I've noticed that a lot of tarot readers like get like windy when they read, but it's because we talk so fast. Anyway, and we're getting so many different energies. The true representation of intelligence is emotional intelligence and, you know, academic, logical. So yeah, we use logic when we use our judgment, but if you only use logic, that's flawed. Your judgment is flawed. So there's something missing here, in that they don't have empathy or understanding, or maybe they don't have their, you know, all the facts about the situation, or they're unable to put themselves in other people's shoes. Whatever judgment was made here was not fair, and there was a lie. Somebody was maybe lying to themselves, or somebody lied about something. Ooh, let's clarify that. Not all these Romeo and Juliet stories. All right, it's not a Romeo and Juliet story. That's a completely different story. But not all these kind of stories. Who's seen that thing? I just thought I'd mention it because I really loved it. Is it Coraline or Caroline or something? It's on Disney. It's about Juliet's cousin. Like Juliet's cousin, and Romeo was originally her man, and when she finds out that he's with Juliet, she's pissed. That was funny. I like that movie. Judgment and the Ace of Swords. What was lied about here? The offer, the feelings. A soulmate may have lied to you about not taking action, or why they had to leave, why they weren't going to take action with you. Ooh, what's the truth? Knight of Wands. They are hoe. They are hoe else hoe. For some of you, this person was waiting for an apology, waiting for an offer, waiting for a message from you. Because you guys are giving me very much water sign energy. You don't have to be a water sign, but very strong water sign energy here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But so they were waiting for you to like make the first move, even though you didn't trust it, even though something was a bit fishy in this situation. Maybe you've always given to this person and they expected you to keep giving. Two of Swords in reverse is not... Two of Swords is about not making a decision. So in reverse, it would be like making a decision, finally getting up and doing something. But that whatever they got up and did could have made you lose out. You could have lost out on money. I'm hearing lost out on sleep, you know, lost out on an opportunity, or just felt rejected and, you know, left out in the cold. And this person could have been a fire sign, may have gone sprinting off to chase their next opportunity, whatever it is that they had their eye on, and you guys could have been waiting. For some of you, there could have been a pregnancy that occurred. Could be, I left you while, you know, you were pregnant because of whatever. But really, I feel like this person was chasing something or someone. They were trying to move forward because they were bored. Wow. They were bored with your fine ass, the Empress, okay? They were bored with you. Some of you guys have really curly hair or really nice hair. You do really cute hairstyles, or you used to, whatever. But yeah, I feel like you guys are actually very beautiful. There could have been a pregnancy here. You could have been pregnant to this person. They could have just dipped and bounced. Or you don't have to be pregnant, but you know, you could have been waiting for this person. There was an expectation here. Yeah, that things were going to pick up. That those expectations could have been conveyed through messages and like promises, tokens, and all that kind of stuff. Like I'm getting that promise ring kind of energy of like, we're going to be together, and we're going to do this, and we're going to do that, and never came true. They were just bored of you, so they left. They wanted something new. So what did they say of why they weren't? They said Queen of Pentacles. So maybe they said they had to focus on their money. Maybe they said they have children. They have to focus on the kids they've already got. That they just didn't want to invest in this. Or they had to invest. They couldn't invest in it because, you know, they had to invest elsewhere. Or maybe they even said, like, you weren't good enough to invest in. Why is there so many different court cards? Because this isn't new. Okay, some of you guys are here from pile number 1. This person, if somebody said to you they were out of a relationship or a commitment, they weren't. Especially if, you know, they have kids or they told you about an ex that they've been with for a long time. They weren't out of that. They wished they were. Maybe that's why they first started talking to you, because they were bored of that situation, came towards you, then grew bored of your situation and had to face reality. Some of you, they wish they didn't disappoint you or didn't hurt you and they'd worked on it instead. Some of you, they wish they never left a job because you've changed. Some of you are Scorpio. You have changed and you're King of Pentacles. You don't need them. You're not really that interested in them. You're interested in what it is that you've got going on and they think that's fair. Okay. Wheel of Fortune at the bottom. There's been delays in this. Why has there been delays? Because somebody was confused or confusing. King of Cups. Different deck, but same. Queen of Cups, King of Cups. The King of Cups and the Four of Swords. There may have been a break. A regret, because in that deck it's always like the person's cringing, like, why did I do that? So how's this looking on you? How's it affecting you? You're looking good, babes. You're more psychic than ever. You're sweeter than ever. You know, you're just vibing. You're just a vibe. You're just nice. I don't know. I want to say if you got boobs, your boobs are looking good. Your boobs are looking bigger than ever, more perky, darling. You're looking fantastic, okay? You're just sitting on your throne, Queen of Cups. It's all about nurturing yourself, nurturing others. So if you've got children, you're really putting time, effort and energy into your kids, just loving on your kids, loving on your family, loving what it is that you do. You've got pets, you're loving them. Little fish tank, you're loving the fish tank. You know, you're treating the fish right. I feel like you're very giving, and the people who you love know that you love them. Because they feel it. They really genuinely feel it. And I feel like this is why this person's kicking themselves a little bit. Because it's just like, damn, Queen of Cups. Pile number 2, the way they love. And with the Celestite, even that being your, you know, stone. Oh, I should have said that on the Moldvat. Because I kept getting this feeling. Oh, anyway. I'll leave it in the comments. With that being the stone that you picked, it's an angelic stone. So there's almost like a healing angelic nature. You give people that message that they need to hear when they've had a really long day. God speaks through you. Like when somebody needs to hear a message of don't worry, don't give up, or it's like you can read people's minds sometimes and you tell them exactly what they need to hear. Not to pander to them, not to gas them up, but to help them believe in themselves and know that they're loved. Like that song, Know That You Are Loved. Right, that was really out of tune. Really out of tune, but who's that by? No. That song. I feel like, because sometimes I'll just be on Instagram and I'll hear it and it'll be like, thanks, I needed to hear that song today. And it's kind of like you give that vibe of like, I needed to hear that. Like, I just, thank you. Like, I love you so much. It's that kind of energy. I feel like, as loving and as giving and as sweet as you are and as nurturing, Queen of Cups is real pretty as well, you know. She real pretty. Again, like I said, I mentioned boobs because it just gives me that Cancer kind of energy. She got the boobies and whatever. But also she can sometimes have kids that are not the kids. They're not the children of the person that you're inquiring about. Okay, so you could have kids to somebody else. But 10 of Cups is making people be in love with you. People really love your energy. They love who you are. They know you're a healer. Look at the kids in the background. They want to take you and the kids out, okay? They want to make a happy little family with you. Some of you could be in some sort of nursing field or healing profession. But even if like you work in a cafe, you know, just when you're handing over them roles, you're just giving good vibes, good advice, and just loving energy. I feel like people really love you. Like people really, really love you. I don't even think you get how I love you. I just want to give you a hug. Like you just feel so nice. You just feel so good. So I feel like you've got people rushing in. People will be coming towards you because they think the grass is greener. You may have had people come back, shoot you messages and whatever, because they do in fact have feelings for you. For some of you guys, the fact that you have children could have been a factor that influenced this connection in a negative way. Because even when I'm just thinking about it there, some of you guys, it wasn't that you was pregnant that they left. It could be that you had kids that they left. They was like, oh, well, I want to be with somebody that doesn't have kids. But they didn't say that. They lied about it, you know. They made an unfair judgment. So the fact that this person went away changed your life direction. And it, you know, it worked out for you. It was all good for you. So they don't need to worry too tough. Gemini. So some of you guys could be dealing with a Gemini. What was this card about again? Oh, yeah. What's changing? So the way that you think, but you're also causing people to think differently. And to realise, for some of you, that they are not as clever as they thought. Like, this person may think they're really clever. Once they've made their mind up, they don't need to change it. They don't need to think about anything else or consider anything else, but they do. And they're starting to be aware of that. There are, in fact, two sides to the coin. Their version of events or their viewpoint isn't superior to anybody else's, and actually it can be quite limited, you know. Unexpected connection and memento. I feel like somebody still sees things that remind them of you. Wait, I want to use, go on, I'll use this. What's this unexpected connection about? Wheel of Fortune. They thought that this had stopped, that they weren't going to see you again, they weren't going to connect with you again. You may have thought you weren't going to hear from this person if they hit you up with a message. But they did, you know. There was something strong. There's a strong, like, magnetism. And for some of you as well, maybe this person, you know, they thought you was going to cuss them out, or maybe I don't know who hit up who here. Basically, I feel like there was some sort of, maybe an ex came back and they're like, hey, hi, how are you, whatever. But they were expecting like a not a very good response from you, and your response was actually quite nice. So they're like, oh, you know, maybe I made a wrong judgment with this person. Maybe they're not as bad as what I thought. What's this memento card? I feel like something was hard because you didn't give it, they didn't give it, both of you, didn't give it a fresh start that it needed. It wasn't truly a fresh new beginning. Maybe because somebody already had other commitments or things in their life. Or maybe somebody was worried that you had kids for somebody else and that you're still mixed up with your baby mom or your baby dad, or do you know what I mean? It's like this person was playing defensive before they needed to be defensive. They're making plans to always keep themselves on their pedestal. Don't get me wrong, always hold yourself in high regard, but it's like, I'm not going to let this person bring me down before this person has even breathed. This person is doing nothing. They're just breathing. They're just breathing. They're not plotting on you. They're not trying to hurt you. They're not doing nothing to you. But I feel like this person was a bit paranoid, actually, about their status. Queen of Swords. I feel like somebody's a little bit cold here. Yeah, because they've made a judgment and their judgment's kind of right. Why is it a memento? Not me trying again. Not me trying to, like, sing it again with a blocked nose and a whatnot. But, yeah. A gift from someone special. A message. So maybe a message, you know, that it was nice to hear from you. No. What is that message? They want a fresh start. They want to work together with you. Yeah, it was nice to hear from you. Thanks for reaching out. It's like, no, I want a fresh start. Where you going? Come back. Offer me something. Because it's not over. The World card in reverse. It's not over. It doesn't feel over. And guys, there is a lot of love here. So I do feel like children somehow were a factor in this connection, or just, you know, maybe this person had children and they were still in something. Maybe you had children and they were worried that you were still in something. Maybe you were still in something. Butterflies. But when this person thinks about you, they get butterflies. Also, like, you feel like home. Like, you remind them of a place and a space that maybe their mind can't remember, but their soul does. But also like you feel like somebody they've always known. I feel like this person, the Lovers and the Beauty Queen, again, like in part 1, I feel like this person's super attracted to you. They may want to kiss you. I feel like somebody made a momentary bad decision and it just ruined a lot of things. Love, adore, admire, enchant. The host, this person wants to host you. They want to have you around because they love you. All fantasy, sweet. They want to do up all kinds of things to you. Lockbox, reassure and rose. I feel like this person thinks about them, you know, I'm kind of hearing I was going to say lock you down, but I'm hearing like they lock themselves out of your life and now they want to make friends. Person may want to come and see you, but they're very prideful. This is this person's problem, and they're in their head. Yeah, they're very prideful and they're very in their head. 5 of Mirrors, and they talk their business too much. They talk to people before they've made their moves, or they are quite concerned with what other people think, or, you know, or they're worried. Maybe this person's worried that everything shows up on their face, so they try and be very emotionless. And, you know, I don't know. To be continued is making me think that there might be some of the same old crap that they carry on with. But then there's also the 2 of Flutes. So, you know, maybe there's a friendship here with a meathead and that person effed up and they'll be saying sorry. Maybe you may hang out with this person, go on a date, and it's really good. And there's some kind of love here, first date. And girls, be optimistic about this situation because it's happening for the right reasons, and somebody may be a single dad, or they may be a dad and they're single now. So you don't need to worry about any exes or anything like that. Okay. Any other messages? Earth Angel. Okay, so I did pick up on that. I didn't use the words Earth Angel, but I just kept. So, you know, an angel literally means messenger of God in Latin. And that's what I said. God speaks through you and gives you messages to give to people. And I feel like your ex knows that it's natural. You're not forcing it. You're not trying to be anything or trying to be like, oh, I'm a prophet, I'm a this and a that. No, you're just who you are. You guys may develop a friendship with an ex that might feel more natural for you. This person ain't dusty, but I feel like somebody could be worried that you see them as dusty. That's why you don't want a connection with them that's like, you know, intimate, or that there's competition. Competition, Starseed, dead. Or maybe this person feels a little bit, there's a bit of competition here with you or around you because of who you are and your energy and the fact that you tell it like it is. I feel like some of you guys are going to be making more money, or somebody feels like they need to make more money. As well, if somebody's committed to, this is a message for now because this is what happens during the Mercury retrograde sometimes. If somebody's committed to misunderstanding you, leave them the fuck alone to misunderstand you. You want to misconstrue what I say, or you want to make what I say mean something else, baby, I'm talking English and so are you. I don't need no translator. So if you want to say, oh, that person must have meant this, but then fucking do it. I don't care. Like, leave them. You cannot convince somebody who is bad mind or wants to make you the villain in their mind that's not what you meant. That's their fucking problem. Honestly, leave them to it. I feel like there's a lot of passion. I feel like you guys have got a lot of passion. A lot of people are passionate about you, interested in you, but you bring out a lot of insecurities. You may attract men or women who have mummy issues, or people who, you know, need to heal something. Going after what you want can cause other people to feel insecure. Some of you guys have had body issues. You may be dealing with somebody's body issues. Inspired action, protective people, shy about passion. Very beautiful, inspires passion in others, excitement, gorgeous, beautiful face. You got a gorgeous face. I said that. I said the Queen of Cups, she's very pretty. Back and face, sexy. You're working on that back. Instant attraction and disappointment. So we all know the story of Eros and Psyche. I'm not going to go into it. But Yeah, I feel like you guys are used to the effect that you have on people at this point. Like, some people love you, some people hate you, but even the people that hate you love you and are obsessed with you. It's just they hate the way their love or desire or passion for you makes them feel. Some of you, it makes them feel broke, it makes them feel less than. And makes them feel like they need to do something to break free from that. Somebody here, maybe it makes them feel gay. You know, they're like, shit, why the fuck am I so interested in what this person's doing or who they sleeping with? Am I gay? Like, what is going on here? You may make people who resonate as gay want to have babies with you, but at the same time they want to be in competition with you, you know? Or you could know somebody who is gay, bisexual, I want to say down low as well. So yeah, be careful about that, because that's one thing I absolutely hate, and it makes me feel sick that there are really these DL men out there that will try and get a woman pregnant so they can have that kind of, oh, wife and kid, whatever. Not that they want to live a wife and kid lifestyle. They might do it for the whole of 4 months, then start physically abusing her and whatever. Just go off and find a big D. If that's what you want, go and do that. But don't steal nobody's life by getting them pregnant, chaining them to you for the rest of your life, because you're a selfish bitch. If you want to be gay, go have your little gay family. Don't use a woman to do that. Women have their own thoughts and feelings, are entitled to living a good life for themselves, rather than just being a breeding machine for these selfish DL men. And I'm not saying all DL men are like that, but guys, you know it's real, okay? You know these men do that. They make me sick, to be quite honest with you. I don't know why. Anyway, that was your reading part number 2. I went off in that reading, boy. I was just ranting, going on. Pile number 3, you've got this Kairos front. So this is like a healing vibe, okay? Healing the heart chakra. I love it. Healing the earth, okay? Green resonates with the heart chakra and the earth energy. And this is a green sound bowl. So maybe you guys need some clearing. Or maybe you've started experiencing some clearing in regards to stagnant heart chakra energy. Some of you guys heart issues may run in your family. So this could be something that is actually passed down ancestrally, like karma-wise. Let's get into the read. Okay. Powerful, very powerful energy, pile number 3. With that Queen of Wands, she don't play. Naturally, not even just naturally psychic, not in the same way that the Queen of Cups is naturally like psychic, intuitive. Yeah, this is more psychic, strong manifesting abilities. Diamond heart, okay? So heart of gold or diamond heart. Maybe the way you feel about yourself. This is, I like me. I like me. I like who I am. I feel like you guys are attracting in people and situations, like physically. Things that are starting to physically show up for you. Manifestations. And you will be getting emotional fulfillment from things. And then there'll be some things that you're actually walking away from. Some things that you're holding on to. So some of you guys may be decluttering in your house as well. It's like a sorting thing that's happening here. Like, you've learned so much, you've been through so much, you attract in so much because you're so attractive, honey. You're sorting through those things. Also, this is weird, but I'm getting, if some of you have got eczema, like maybe you've got like loads of tubs of like eczema cream and stuff lying around, and you're sorting through them and you're like getting rid of them, the ones that you feel like you need to get rid of. And that's such a random message. Time to go cleanse and detoxify. I told you, we're sorting through it. We know, like, I want to say you're moving on to the next level of your life, and you're going to have big shifts, big transformations in your life very soon. And this is why you're being pushed to sort through, okay, what do I need to keep? What needs to go? Like, yeah. So even bringing people back into your life, or situations, or even finding lost items, is really because on an emotional level you still somehow resonated with that person, place or thing, or energetically you still had a connection to that. So now that that thing is back, you can really look at it or experience it or feel it and say, hey, do I actually want to keep this experience in my life? Do I actually want to keep this person, place, or thing in my life? Is it in alignment with what I want for my life, or where I feel I'm moving, the direction that I feel I'm moving in? So yeah, I feel like lost items are coming back to you guys as well. Not just like love situations, but yeah, things that once made you happy or content, even if it's like something that made you happy and content and then it made you sad and depressed and, you know, it didn't work anymore. Damn, time is just going. That could even be something that still comes back because it did once upon a time make you happy. I feel like physically you're on your body, or you're on a lot of people's minds. Some of you are going to have something that goes viral, okay? And this is just before that kind of happens, or something kicks off for you, maybe on the internet or the web, or you, I wouldn't say like speaking the language or speaking the hidden language, or finally clicking, understanding how something works and actually really being able to utilize it. Before that happens, things and people, places are coming back to you. These are things that you found it hard to let go of. Why did you find it so hard to let go of these things? Because you manifested them in the beginning, or you manifested them and you loved them. Kind of getting, I made you. Why is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse? But when they came in, you didn't feel fortunate. Or it was delayed. Page of Wands. Something didn't grow as, you know, or didn't grow or didn't go as far as it should have or could have. Four of Cups. Maybe because you or somebody was stuck on a disappointment that happened in the past. So it made more sense to move forward by yourself. Some of you, you know, maybe getting a new car, clearing out your car, or passing that test once and for all, baby. 9 of Wands. What are you paranoid and waiting for? Healing. Or success. So maybe some of you guys, you know what, even though I was talking about the hidden language, maybe some of you guys have been learning about all that, like Illuminati and all that, how demonic, you know, those kind of industries are. But to be honest, that's how the world runs. We live in a certain system, and, you know, so maybe you're getting to grips with that kind of information, or however you see the world, and you're actually understanding how the world works. I'm not saying you're getting sucked into the system, because I don't get that, even though we're all sucked into it already. It's more like you know how to keep your head above the water. So you can swim with sharks and keep your head above the water, or you're swimming with sharks but you're keeping your wits about you. Like, you're learning how to play the game. So it's like you're going towards some level of success that you've been waiting for, but you are paranoid and you're on your guard. If it pops off, like, you will pop off, you'll be successful, but if it pops off while you're popping off, while you're growing and glowing, then you're ready. Like, you're ready to get the heck out of there, or you're ready to just, like, yeah, 10 of Wands. I experienced it, but, you know, I'm over it now. You're ready for something to be over. Especially, also, this is relating to another message, especially like relationships or situations where there was no real growth. It was a false start. It didn't take off. You're ready for a fresh situation. You're ready for things to be over. Things that made you feel depressed, or things that made you feel not seen, you're ready to let them go. And I feel like you'll be voicing that. I feel like you'll be getting a message through from a Knight of Pentacles, somebody who takes their time. So somebody's going to be really taking their time sending you this message. They thought about it long and hard. This person may have felt that they needed to forgive you, and they may be telling you that before they could actually speak to you. Or maybe you feel like you need to forgive this person, especially if it was something relating to family or some sort of legacy. But maybe you guys are both seeing things from another perspective. Maybe this person's part of your soul family. That's why they're coming through as I want to say as a karmic, or with karma. They made a choice and they cut you out. The Lovers are in reverse. So I'm just trying to see what I wrote on this. What conflict? Inner conflict. Jesus. Yeah, this person had a lot of inner conflict about making that decision. And they may be going through a lot of inner conflict now. This is somebody who's moody. They're feeling disempowered. They're feeling annoyed. They're feeling angry. Really frustrated at the moment. Very defensive, okay? Different in the way that you're defensive. Because you're defensive, like, I'm going towards my dreams and whatever. But if you want smoke, I got it. I don't wanna do that, though. But I'm ready if need be. Whereas this person just feels like everything and everybody's attacking them. Their Mars is going through some shit right now. Because when your Mars is afflicted, this is when you take... It can even be like you might want to unalive yourself. You have a lack for life. But then it can also be that you find people to be offensive or aggressive or attacking you when they're not. Somebody just saying, no, I don't believe that, but each to their own, could feel like a punch in the face to you. You know, it could feel like they're actually physically or they're actually attacking you in some way because they disagree with you. So I feel like this is where this person's at. Disagreement, any kind of conflict, a debate, it's so offensive to them. It hurts. It's so, you know, draining for this person to have to keep defending themselves. And I feel like it's because they have this fear of being wrong, because deep down they feel they made a wrong choice. Some of you might live in San Francisco or in London near the river. Golden Gate Bridge is what I was thinking of. Yeah, this person feels trapped. Two of Swords by a decision they made in regards to love. Okay, why does that keep coming out? Because I feel like this, I hate when the stories kind of repeat. But, you know, you guys tell me what it is, because there's usually a running theme. Okay, we've done all that. That's boring now. Sorry. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to keep going back into that. It's very boring. Leap of faith. So what it's doing for you is making you somebody who takes risks, okay? You are loyal. You have loyalty. You know who and when to show that loyalty to. You're not afraid to take risks. You believe in yourself. You're going after the gold. You're going after what actually makes you joyful. And this card is often said, oh, where angels fear to tread. I never really understood that staying until I looked at the fact that angels actually means messengers. So you could be dodging and diving. Same with that Knight of Wands, because as much as it's showing me something about love, I keep getting something about career. And it's like you're going into a place or a space where you know the people there are fuckery. Like, you know, be careful with these people. You know, don't let them in like that. You know, woo, catching my breath. Guys, the ones I've had like this much. I'm just like high right now. Oh my gosh, caffeine is mad. I already had a coffee today though, but anyway, you know that not like everybody, but you know there's a lot of that kind of energy around. There's a lot of narcissistic people who that really is a kind of demonic possession. That, you know, people don't even realize that's what that actually is. But there are people walking around with a lot of back pain because they're carrying things in their back, you know. Things are hiding in their energy and whatnot. But anyway, I feel like you guys where angels fear to tread. So you know there's no point going there with a message from God, but you are the message from God. Does that make sense? Like, your being, what you do, how you represent yourself, what you're there to do, what creativity you're there to share is the message from God. But there's no point preaching or trying to speak to people in the way that maybe Pearl number 2 does, where how she tells people exactly what they need. You ain't doing that. You're just out here, you're doing your thing. So that's how it's affected you. You don't need to get through to nobody. So maybe something about this situation, like maybe you're trying to get through to this person. Maybe this person was a soulmate. They felt like a soulmate. You offered them something. They weren't fucking interested. And you're like, all right, cool. Wow, this part has me swearing and stuff. You're like, all right, cool, bet, cool. That's fine. Knight of Pentacles. Like, I'm offering you something real. Or somebody dragged their feet, really dragged their feet. There could have been arguments, confusion. Again, an offer was made, but somebody acted like they had too much. Like, no, it's cool, I'm good. But why is that coming up as why was this the message that you was meant to give to them? Because I feel like you're the only person around them who actually spoke truth. Other people may have, yeah, really flattered their ego or treated them like a baby, spoke to them like a baby, kind of to use them like, oh, like sometimes with my son, he'll be really getting on my nerves and I'll be like, oh, you're a tired boy, aren't you? Like, you know how you talk to kids? You're just trying to appease them to get them to just shut up. I feel like people around them dealt with them in this way, or they didn't ever tell them the truth because this person gets so offended. Maybe speaking the truth to this person can actually upset them, depress them. Something about you spoke truth to this person. You spoke your mind to this person, you know. And what did it do for them? Made them love you. Made them see you as a real one. Made them see this Page of Wands and this Leap of Faith energy very similar. That you're not afraid. Like, you're brave. You don't, not even like you don't business. It's, I know I don't mean no harm. I genuinely don't mean no harm. I actually mean good for you. I'm literally just saying this to you because I care about you. Otherwise, I'd just keep my mouth shut. And that's what I meant about angels fair to tread. This person goes around people. This is a light worker. This is an earth angel, a starseed. They go around people and they don't open their mouth to those people. You don't open your mouth to these people because you know there's no point. So when you actually feel the need to open your mouth and speak to somebody, they need to feel blessed. They need to know God said blah, 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 because otherwise you wouldn't if you didn't get the feeling that you did. There could have been a sudden revelation around a relationship. So yeah, I feel like that's where you're at. How this is affecting you is the Three of Michael and the Page of Michael. So how it's affecting your life. There has been some disappointment. There has been some hurt, some heartbreak, but there's also been some healing, some clarity, and there's an iciness that's breaking down, okay? So it's getting to the truth of things. Maybe this person's getting better at hearing the truth, coming more to terms with that. Maybe you guys are two fire signs here, or just too fiery or too strong sun energies, okay? You'll both have very strong suns in your chart, so maybe 10th house, 11th house, 9th house, high point. Your sun's at a high point. The Emperor. It's affecting your life in that you're taking more control. You're more perceptive, truthful, analytical and blunt as well. I'm not saying that you weren't always truthful, because I feel like you were, but sometimes I feel like nowadays you will give blunt messages, because like I go around the houses, talk to people and see it from their perspective and help them to understand. But while I'm doing all that, trying to see it from their perspective, I'm dropping to their level, so I'm already losing some of my energy. I've already taken myself from where I was, my understanding, my perception, and tried to embody yours so that I can explain this message that I have for you more accurately in a way that you'll understand it. But I've already left part of me behind to do that. So I've already made a sacrifice to do this for you. And then when I go on to tell you the message, you are pissed at me, or you reject me, or I'm literally getting the image of like throw stones or get people to turn on me. And I've dropped so far, like I've dropped so far for you just to help you. It's not like, this idea of I know everything and you should listen to me, but it's not a objective, it's not a right or wrong message like you need to go this way to work today, otherwise you're going to be in big trouble. No, it's more like you're seeing something deep in the soul and you're like, you know, I don't know, what's an example of the message? I don't know, like maybe you've seen a wound in them or whatever, and you'll mention it and, you know, oh, this might help or something, I don't know. But again, if you are this angelic way. You know, you're some sort of angelic being. You're living in a not an angelic world. So you're dealing with people who, like I said, are hosting a whole load of things inside of them. Ain't just them in there. They don't realise that. But you might be starting to realise that about people. But also, like I said, so they will reject you. And it's making you feel more in charge and more empowered. And more seeing your value. Like, you control where your life is going or the direction that you're going in. And also, I feel like you being able to manifest all these different people and situations in is really making you feel in control and saying, yeah, I'm co-creating. I am actually doing this and I can do this. Because there may have been things that you needed to cleanse and detox, things that you needed to let go of that made you feel disempowered. I feel like somebody here wants to spend time with you. They feel like it would be a dream come true. They want a fresh start, new opportunity. 10 of Swords. So again, this isn't spreading the message necessarily by word in the way that the Queen of Cups does, or, you know, whatever. I don't even think the Hierophant's like the Saturn system that's keeping us stuck in the Matrix. I don't even think the Hierophant's spiritual like that. But anyway, I see everything different. Tarot, astrology, like I do not see it in the way that most people see it. So just accept that. They want, it's about leading. They want to show you. This person isn't going to come in, oh, words of affirmation, love language, I want you. They may have already done that, and you realize that you can't trust what this person says. And if you are calling them out for that, like, well, why did you say that if you didn't mean that? Why come to me and bother me and speak to me and then act like that? Why? They know that you will say that. They know that that is not going to get them anywhere with you. So this person actually wants to physically show you. They may want to show you that they let go of the hurt, or they want to show you that they're not here to hurt you. They're here to help you. They're here to grow with you. They may tell you some sort of truth. I feel like they are there. And they may be better at making judgments or decisions now. This person really wants another shot with you. Yeah, the Empress. Empress keeps coming out for everybody today. And the High Priestess. But I feel like you already know that. You already know that they want to move things forward. And they're trying to manifest it. But they're scared. They're scared that it's not the right time. Why? Because King of Wands, they feel like nothing's working out for them at the moment. This keeps coming out. Same message. They'll message you. They'll message you at a time when they may have just quit jobs, or they've left a job, or they've been, you know, that man's on the ground with the crown on with the crown on the floor. So they may message you at a time when they feel like they've lost, you know, a lot. They've lost a lot, but they still have something, and they're holding it together, just about. But their money ain't there right now. This person may be kind of broke. 6 of Pentacles. And they wish they could give you things and take you away and all this kind of stuff, because they want to show you, like I said. They don't just want to be in your ear, chatting. 7 of Swords. Chatting, but doing something different. They don't want to do that. They want to show you that they're for real. So Drama Queen. I feel like somebody's wishing that a little bit of drama would pop off so they could see how much you want them. Somebody may be trying to make you jealous a little bit. Yeah, rival competition, I'm telling you. Somebody is trying to make you just be like, no, that's my man. That's my girl. They want to see it. Charismatic. They don't want to see you be so, like, put together and, oh, well, that's fine. You know, like sometimes, I don't know if you guys have ever been in a situation where somebody's being hit on, or somebody's acting like a hoe, and instead of reacting like, what the fuck are you doing, or listen, why are you trying to talk to my person, you just be like, oh, ignore, like you just act not even oblivious, but you carry yourself in a way that's still so like unbothered. Obviously to an extent, if somebody's just being blatantly disrespectful, get the fuck out of there. But I feel like this person wants to see that crown come off your head. They want to see you get wild and crazy. That's toxic though. Could be dealing with a Aries, a Aries is there twice. Some of you guys are Aries, really strong Aries or air energy, or a air sign in the first house, so an air sign rising, or a fire sign, Scorpio, Taurus, Libra, Pisces. Sorry guys, Scorpio, Pisces. Why did that come up? I feel like this person feels like they don't know you, or they don't know what you're capable of, or how you really see them. They want to talk to you, get on the same page with you. I feel like they want to know your boundaries of what you would consider like complete disrespect and what you wouldn't. I feel like when this person gets to speak to you, it's like they take you off this pedestal. Maybe this person's had you as like their ideal person, or this is an ideal situation for such a long time. Something about babyish again, but it's more like you stand out everywhere you go. So you stand out everywhere you go for this person. But it might be the way they think is babyish, or maybe this person's had a baby. Roller coaster, spirit in a body. Ooh, this world is a trip. Dusty. Why do we keep getting those same cards? There's a whole look at this. There's a whole, you know, big thing, you know. Star. So somebody sees you in the star energy. Some of you guys, if you are chasing your dreams of like stardom and fame and whatever, that's going to happen for you. That is going to happen for you. And Sirium. Yeah, I feel like somebody's out of touch with their true nature. Mars in Aquarius. Oh, that may be why. Mars in Aquarius is their... And Mars is what drives you, like what motivates you, what keeps this illusion going, basically. So how you go about life. So this person goes about life in a collective way, or they always want to know what the collective things or the community. So they can really blend into that sometimes. Even though Aquarian energy is about being unique, it's also Saturn ruled. So it's very much about the structures and systems that keep this illusionary matrix and, you know, this demonic agenda in place. So this person can really fall under that kind of shit at times, and they can really start to respect. This person may have grown up respecting and looking up to people who were just, again, like I said, for a lack of a better word, demonic or possessed, or do you know what I mean? Showing them the wrong way, narcissistic, you know, all these crazy issues, showing them the wrong way, and they thought it was normal. They thought that's what a man or a woman does. So they always want to be around others because they're naturally here to help uplift humanity and that sort of thing. But at the same time, it's like they've been misled. They have really, really, really been misled. But you have that star energy. So the star is an Aquarian card or an Aquarian representative, but it's the Uranus energy. So it's the side of things that shakes things up and changes it. Once you've learned the game. I said that in the beginning. So it's about learning the systems and the everything that keeps this Saturn structure and illusion in place. Learning everything about that, and then being able to shake it and break it and transform it and free yourself and free others, free the collective, because by freeing yourself, you're changing the energy around you. We're all one, we're all connected, so everyone else will start to shift and change as well. I know that's like deep, you know guys, my readings get deep, but it's something about you're learning, you've learned something and you're playing the game, but you're about to change the world. Like, you have access and knowledge that can change and shape this world. And, you know, you might be living in a system, but you're the one that's keeping the lights on. You're the one that's the electricity bill. You know, you might be working in the office, but you're actually the one that's paying the electricity bill. You know, you're the one that's making it happen, and you're having a realization of that. So this is a powerful read, guys. Friendship is going to be very important here. You're going to learn a lot, and somebody's going to learn a lot through you. And about how they lie to themselves. I keep getting that this person lies. And they get passionate about their lies as well. They get big mad when people call them out. This person may be reaching out to you. Eros in Cancer. They're in their feelings though. So don't be surprised if they're a bit tender at this time. But they like that, you know, you can be a bit rough with them and tell them if they're in a dead-end job, you'll be like, why the fuck are you working there? Like, what are you doing? Come on, man. Get out there, get your CV out, you know, or you're good at this, or you're meant to be doing this. Like, I feel like there's just this very honest energy about you guys, especially with that Aries energy, because the Aries can oftentimes be quite honest and say exactly what they think. But anyway, that's what I've got for you guys. It's been a long ass read. I hope you have enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.